To Safari Rally Kenya TV. My name is Sean Osimbo. Earlier, we were at Quickmart Kilimani, where we saw that 10 million sponsorship, the check being handed over to WRC Safari Rally. And I promised you an interview with a very special driver. And now we are all the way on Mombasa Road to talk to one of Kenya's best drivers, the 2021 Motorsport Personality of the Year. And he's here with me. I'm very excited to do this interview with him as he prepares for the WRC Safari Rally, the 2022 edition. His name is Aakif Virani. Karibu sana, welcome.
Hi, how are you? All good?
I'm good. Let's just quickly dive into it. What's going on in your head? I know for us fans and the people outside the cars, we were saying 8 days to the Safari Rally, but I know you and your team will be down there on Sunday. Talk to us about that.
Well, a lot's actually changed in the last few days because we remember last year we were actually shocked with the amount of crowd that was there on the Soisambu stage. There were swathes of people even though there was restrictions. So I think it's going to be a bit overwhelming a little bit for the drivers and navigator because now you're really in the public eye. There'll be more people there and it's just like everyone's now watching at you. So it is a bit overwhelming at the moment. Yeah. It's sitting in, but it's not quite, yeah.
Amazing. Let's now talk about the preparations. How are preparations on your side? We saw that video from the weekend, and we were talking with you about it earlier, and your car is very fast. This Skoda behind us is no joke. Talk to us about the preparations and how the team is just making sure everything flows ahead of the event.
Well, preparation so far, I mean, we had the car ready on the weekend. When we did that test, we saw a couple of things that needed to be refocused on. Like there was not a cam belt, alternator belt that was about to slip off, for example. So that's one thing. And now we've just put brand new discs and brake pads on because the event will just chew it all in those 3 days. So preparation, I think we even stripped the car. We had it ready today. So we're just going to do the wheel alignment today and then the branding will come on tomorrow. And then maybe one small test and we're good to go. But it's been a long way, yeah.
Also, last year was quite a good year for you, being just named the 2021 Motorsport Personality of the Year. How was that for you? And you can talk to us about your journey in motorsport, but let's talk about once you received that phone call, just informing you about that.
Well, I was in England and I had COVID, so I didn't know. I just presumed it was because I won the 2021 Division 1 championship as well. So I thought it was all to do with that and they wanted a video link. But yeah, it was super that I had been nominated and I won the award and certainly it's there for history and yeah, we're proud, we're happy as a team even. Yeah.
And for your fans, I know they would love to know about your journey in motorsport, if you briefly can take us through that.
Well, my late father started rallying like long time ago. We used to be the Subaru distributor. So we ran the Subaru rally teams and my dad used to rally. And then after that, he retired from rallying. And then it was just a journey with normal rally car preparations that he would be doing with the factory teams. And then in 1998, he stopped doing it. And then it just worked out that he retired, but he didn't want me to do it. But then I started doing it. And then it became a whole load of issues after that because he didn't want me to do it.
And you've been successful at it. What is your motivation? What is that one thing that drives you behind the scenes?
I think in terms of my motivation, it's about seeing what you're able to achieve with the vehicle. I didn't have so much luck the years before because I had some technical issues. Last year was very good. This year we've had a couple of issues to deal with, but now we're on top of them. So in terms of motivation, I think we're just looking forward now to perform and show our sponsors and our fan base that we're up there and they can cheer for us. And we can all have a good event and just enjoy it.
And who's your favorite? Who was your favorite driver during your childhood? One person who motivated you to just get into the car, even if dad had said no, but you still went ahead and got into rally.
Right. So there was Carlos Sainz and then Loeb. Yeah. So it was those two that I used to watch. Yeah.
And Loeb is coming. Are you excited?
Yeah. I was actually there when he was driving the last event in, I believe it was 2002. Yeah, when he actually won the event, I believe. Yeah, for Citroen. So yeah, so I was there when that happened. I hadn't started rallying at that time. No, started late, but yeah.
Are you looking forward to meeting him once he's on Kenyan soil?
I believe we'll meet him probably in the stages when we have a stop for a few minutes. Yeah, we certainly will say hello to him. Yeah.
Let's talk about your Skoda Fabia R5. Talk to us about this car. We know it's a fast car, and first talk to us the category that it is in when it comes to the WRC Championship.
So this car is WRC2, World Rally Car 2, and it's made by Skoda Motorsport. Everything in here is made by Skoda Motorsport. There's nothing you can put in here that would not be allowed to be used. So it has to be from the factory. So every part in here would come from there, except for your seat belt, seats, steering wheel, maybe a few items like brake pads and discs, but everything is made for the car, specifically bespoke. Yeah.
How is the feel when you're in it?
It's hard to say, but when you sit in there, it's another switch that flicks, and then when that switch flicks, it's you change your position all of a sudden. Your mindset changes. Yeah.
I can imagine, and just being in it's the top WRC and then R2, and then this is in it. The pressure that comes with that, because it's okay. The pressure that comes with that, and how are you balancing that? You're against some of, the top drivers from the world in that category.
Yeah, I mean, last year was also a bit of an eye opener because we saw the speed of Martin Prokop. Yeah, he was very fast. Then there were a couple of other people that we were also monitoring. But to be fair, we were not so far off, and it was actually my third or fourth time sitting in the car. So yeah, so it was something to be seen. But I think this year I've learned the car a bit more. So yeah, I'm pretty much at a point where I feel I could compete.
What is the biggest lesson you learned from last year's race or challenge that you're hoping to overcome this year?
Last year, I think the only thing that I think we have to just learn to pace ourselves, because it gets a bit, you can get a bit carried away. And getting carried away means that you can make mistakes. And I would say just to budget your pacing time. Because if you go too quick, you can make mistakes. If you go too slow, you're also going to be too slow. So, and the stages, a couple of them have some really bad areas where there's a lot of rough. Yeah, so you just have to watch it. Yeah.
And as you know, we have two new stages this year, Geothermal and Narasha. And I know people are already talking about that. Tell us about your favorite. Do you have a favorite stage in the Safari Rally?
Probably Kidong, yeah. Yeah.
So you're looking forward to that?
Yeah, Kidong's good, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Amazing. So now let's go to the fun questions. This is the most fun part of the interview. So our first question from some of the fans, we had asked you to send questions to Aakif. How does a typical day look like?
A typical day in this car, or?
Normal. Let's just say normal.
Normal life, well, come to work. You have to walk past your rally car because it's parked in the workshop where I park behind. Yeah. So you get to have a good look at your favorite toy. And then, yeah, you just start your work, and then you'll come down a couple of times just to see what's going on with it, because it's your baby, Yeah.
Second question, what is the one thing you like about rallying? That one thing that gives you adrenaline?
The one thing that gives me the adrenaline, I would say the ability to be able to set a time that is close enough to the top guys. And I think we did that several times last year in power stages. Yeah.
Wonderful. Are you also, this one we get it a lot, are you also a fast driver in your private life?
Oh, no, I'm very slow actually. Yeah, no. Before rallying, yeah, I would drive fast, but if you see me on the public roads, like in England, my mom laughs at me because she says I'm too slow on the road sometimes, and I say, oh, I'm just cruising. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not that fast on the roads. I just generally behave. You can have all that in the rally car, so we don't have to do it on the roads now. It's also a public safety issue. Yeah.
I understand. Are there times you have felt like your energy drop despite being in a high-powered car?
Yes, it has happened a couple of times. One time the power steering went, so nearly collapsed. Yeah, yes.
What is the car you've had the most fun while driving?
I would say it's this one now, the R5. Yes. Yeah, this car is something. We're still learning it, to be honest. We're not at 100%. Probably 75, 80%. Still got a bit way to go.
What does your typical morning routine look like now that you're preparing for the safari?
So morning routine, we go through our list of pending work. We have a whole list of inventory we go through. We check what parts are due in. And then sadly, we have always the last bits of logistics that come in. So there's always that list. So like today, we received one shipment. There's another one arriving at night. Then another one on Friday. So it's all about chasing the last bits that are due to come in. And also making sure that we're up to our schedule on what needs to be done on the car so that we are absolutely ready.
One final question. I know we all talk about, when I talk to the drivers, everyone talks about the cost and everything that goes into this car, which it's quite pricey, the car itself, the parts and everything, just getting it ready for the WRC Safari Rally. How do you get to, at least make sure your personal pocket is not that hard because it's not really cheap to put this car together?
Well, sponsors do help. So we have 2 good sponsors on Uber. But as with any budget for such a car, it's never enough. So this year we've had to delve into our pockets. So it has happened. The environment is not good. There's rising costs, food crisis, fuel prices. So everybody has an issue and a challenge. So it's also trickled down to us. But we've managed. We're okay. We have everything in place. So we're all right. We're good to go.
Awesome. Let's just wrap up the interview with a quick message to the people who will be cheering Aakif Virani during the WRC Safari Rally, your fans.
Well, the car will look striking, so just keep an eye out for a zebra, a zebra-colored car, but with different colors. Yeah, and maybe you will be able to spot the difference there. Yeah. It'll blend in.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to know this car soon.
We probably will be able to do it maybe this weekend or something. We'll see before. We've got a couple of tests lined up, so we'll see.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Aakif, for doing this with us here at Safari Rally Kenya TV. It was wonderful talking to you. We wish you all the best. We'll be cheering you on. Have a lovely, lovely evening. And yeah, the Skoda Fabia R5. Hey, I know it looks like this, but he said, you'll be zebra, and I know I can't wait to see the outcome after everything is done. All the best. Thank you so much. We were talking to Aakif Virani there, one of Kenya's top rally drivers. Everyone is cheering him on, and here at Safari Rally Kenya TV, we wish him all the best as we count down to Kenya's biggest sporting event, that is the WRC Safari Rally, the 2022 edition. My name is Sean Osimbo. Have a lovely, lovely evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.